Hello, everybody, and welcome to Little Guy Ricky's Jason Skin tier list. I made this video a few days ago and then didn't realize that the visuals were missing. But I got it figured out now, and we can redo it. Starting off, we have the basic Jason skin, um, the default. And at first, I thought that it was kind of mid. I didn't like it very much. I thought it was kind of bad. And the Jason universe is just like I kind of hated it at first, but it's grown on me a lot. Especially since Jason came to Fortnite. That the whole design in general has really grown on me a lot. And when it comes to DBD, it's grown on me even more. And I think it looks actually really, really good. Um, and I think he looks great. And another thing is, as saddening as it is that we probably won't ever get any movie skins, I am kind of glad that it's down this route. As long as we continue to get more Jason skins over time, right? I'd rather have unique new skins and have a whole bunch versus only have movie skins and have like two or three. So that's just how I feel. But when it comes to the basic Jason skin, I think he is great. I think he looks awesome. um, and I think he goes in good. I think he belongs right in the middle of the road. I don't think he's meh. I don't think he's gross. But I also don't think he's peak. I don't think that he's better than anything else. And the GOAT is reserved to my absolute favorite. Um, and we'll get to that at the very end. Um, so, next up we have the Prestige Jason. Um, Now, you could say, oh, well, he's just a slightly bloodier version of the regular. But I love the bloody mask. The bloody outfit is alright. The bloody machete is okay as well. But the bloody mask looks so good. It's my absolute favorite mask out of all of them, by far. And I think it looks great. I think it looks awesome. And I definitely think it's better than the original. Um, I think it's I think it's sick. I think it's peak. And I think it's gonna be the first one. Oh, first one to go into peak. Um, I love it. Like I said, the mask is my absolute favorite out of any of the masks that the Jasons have in DBD. Um, it looks sick. It's awesome, and I love it. It's fantastic. Next up, we have the Backwoods Terror, I believe it's called. Um, and the mask is decent. I actually liked it better than the original at first, but over time I have kind of stopped liking it as much. The lumberjack vibe is I didn't like it at first either, but I don't know. It kind of grew on me a little bit, and it's actually probably the skin I use the most. Except I mix and match them. I put the bloody mask on and then leave the rest of the outfit the same, and I think it looks great. Um, which that's another thing that I want to add. If you guys want me to do Jason mix and matches tier list, let me know them down in the comments. And while you're at it, leave a like and subscribe. Helps out a whole bunch. Um, but yeah, if you guys want to see me do the different customizations you can do with the Jason skins, and you want me to make a tier list over that, I will absolutely do that. Um, but when it comes to just the flat skins, which is what we're doing, um, the Backwoods Terror is okay. Like it's not, I don't know, because I do really. I do honestly really like it. I think it's pretty good, but I don't think it's better than the original. I would rather be the original than that full skin. Um, I like the axes a lot, but I still think I prefer the machetes. So yeah, I think I prefer the machete over the axes. I prefer the jacket over the lumberjack flannel, and I prefer the original mask over like the wooden one. So I think I'm gonna leave it a meh for now, at least. I think I'm gonna leave it a meh. Then we have I don't even know what this one's called, but it's the worst version of the backwards tear, and yeah, it's gross. I can't stand it. I don't like the yellow uh, flannel at all. I do like the gray axe. It's just kind of a more bland version of like the rusty one. Um, and then the mask is it's different. It's very different. Um, it's the same thing as the wood, but it's like a dark, like a brownish, and it just doesn't look like Jason to me that much. Like it's like it does everything that this does, but worse. And if this thing isn't meh, it has to be gross. And I hate the yellow flannel. I'm sorry. I think the yellow flannel is so ugly. Um, so yeah, I'm putting that in gross because it is gross. It's terrible. Um, I honestly don't think I've ever used this skin. Um, not even like the only thing I use from the skin is maybe the axe every now and again, and even then is barely. Next up, we have I think it's Death Forsaken. Um, and this one is actually really good. The weapon I don't love. I don't use the shovel a whole lot, um, but it is different. I do like the fact that we have the opportunity to use a different weapon because both the axe and the machetes are used for slashing, but this one's like a bludgeon. A bludgeon. I don't know how you pronounce that. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's interesting, right? Um, and I like it fits the theme of like he's undead and he's coming back to life. Um, and it's cool. It is cool. But I don't love the shovel. I really, really like the hockey mask. The green chevrons is so unique. Um, the barbed wire strap for the back is also really sick. Um, it's really cool. And honestly, the mask reminds me a lot of like part 8 because of like all the slime and stuff. And then the body itself reminds me a lot of like part 6 with like the gardener gloves and the fact that, he's looks like he's just risen from the dead. Um, feels very part 6 and part 8 to me. Um, so yeah, honestly, I really like the skin and I see myself using it quite a bit. Um, again, I don't love the shovel, but I do think that this skin is really, really good. Um, so I'm putting it in top of good. I think it's slightly better than the original. Um, although I do still really like the original and I like the plain hockey mask. Probably more than I like the green chevron slime look, but I like the outfit itself. And for me, I'm always been an undead Jason guy. Like I love undead Jason way more than I like human Jason. Um, so that's also a plus that he's undead. I think the undead looks for Jason in the movies and um, also now DVD are just better than human Jason. Moving on, I think this one's called Depths of Despair, maybe. Um, I believe it's called Depths of Despair. This skin is absolute peak. This skin's amazing. It's so reminiscent of Part 7, which is my favorite design of Jason, um, by a landslide. And it's Undead Jason. He's got the chains, he's got the really cool machete, and I really like the seaweed coming off of him. I will say I don't love the mask. I wish that there was a way, like, I wish the mask or I wish Jason's head didn't have seaweed sticking out of it, and that it was just coming from the body itself. But I love the skin so much. It's really cool. It's got unique sounds with the chains. Um, it's actually pretty stealthy on a lot of maps too. Like it's kind of stealthy on uh, any of the Auto Haven, the swamp maps, the um, oh, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. The unknown map though. The like the theater and Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I think I know it's like Withered Isle, but I don't remember what it's called. Um, but yeah, so it's stealthy. It looks really reminiscent of Part Seven, which is like I think my fifth favorite, if that's what I chose, or the fourth favorite. Friday the 13th film of all time. So Part Seven has a very close place in my heart. Um, the machete is huge and it's awesome, and it's probably my favorite weapon out of all of them. Um, I just don't care for the mask that much. I think the mask is a little bit, it's a little bit too much. And I don't necessarily love the seaweed sticking out of his head. The rest of the body, I think I love that design. I think it's awesome. But sticking out of the head is a little bit goofy to me, and I don't love that. But and another thing is, and not that I know we're not doing mixing and matching in this tier list, but this one's mask, I don't like it on any other skin. I don't think it looks good on Death Forsaken. I don't think it looks good on the original, the Bloody, Backwoods Terror, either one. Like I don't think it looks good on any other skin except for the one that it's meant to be on, which is a negative, a big negative for me. But again, looks like Part Seven, awesome, awesome weapon. The seaweed coming out of the body is really cool. The only downside is the mask, and it's undead Jason. It's awesome. I love it. Um, so yeah, so here that is the tier list. Let's see if I want to move anything. Um, I like I like these placements. I'm kind of like indifferent about these two because I love the prestige looks on like every killer. Um, so I'm kind of like, but we'll get to these guys in a bit. One of these guys are going to be the go. Um, good. I think I like this. I think I like this. I think the first time I did this, I actually had this one above that. But the more I really think about it, I use this skin a lot more than this one. And overall, I just think this one looks a little bit cooler. Even if I kind of prefer the clean mask better and a regular machete over the shovel, I still think this skin as a whole is just better than that. So I like that placement. This and meh, I could bump it up. It's really not that terrible. Um, and I'm honestly kind of okay with putting this up here because I do actually really like it. And the more I look at it, the more I feel like okay, yeah, it's actually good. Um, so honestly, I think yeah, I think I'm gonna have this here. But this is like, teetering on going down to meh to being good. Just depends on my attitude that day, I suppose. But this one being in gross is staying in gross. I hate the yellow. The axe is kind of boring, and the mask is the worst one. Mm. So yeah, I like this placement. Um, I think this is good. And then I think now, in my opinion, I think that we're going to get a blighted Jason. And oh man, I hope and pray that we do, because that would be a dream come true. The blighted skins are by far my favorite um, in DBD out of any of the skins. I love the blighted skins. If Jason gets a blighted skin, I hope it's a lot like this. It'd be really cool. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully he's undead, right? Because I know a lot of them are based off like kind of like the plain original, which is fine. But like, I hope he's the undead version of Jason. for the blinder. I feel like he has to be, if we even get one. But if that skin comes out, I would probably do another ranking of this, or maybe I'll wait a year and see if we get anything else for Jason in that meantime. Um, but yeah, I like this placement. Now we have to pick the GOAT, my favorite Jason skin in this current moment, and it's close. Um, I really like the Prestige. Like I said, the Prestige mask is the best mask out of any of the skins here. The outfit is good. I mean, it's Jason. You know, it's just really bloody Jason. And then the machete is really good too. But I honestly think that I prefer the plain machete over like the bloody one. Um, but this machete is way better. This mask is way better than that one. This one's machete is way better. And then this outfit is so sick compared to this outfit. This outfit is sick too, but this one is just peak. It's peak. So I honestly think I have to go Depths of Despair as my favorite, as the GOAT of the Jason skins right now. Will it ever be brought down? I don't know. Will it ever get beaten by another Jason skin in the future? I don't know. We'll see. But that is a peak skin. And I remember when I saw it when everything about Jason was first coming out, and I was like, this is insane. That is so cool. Um, but yeah, this is my Jason skin tier list. Let me know what you guys think of it. And what your guys' ranking would be, what you would change um, and whatnot. I also am going to be working on a Jason add-on tier list that I've been talking about forever now. But I finally have a good idea of all the add-ons and whatnot. But yeah, that's going to be coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that. Um, I plan on having a more consistent and like accurate streaming time, so be on the lookout for a schedule for that as well. So Jason add on tier list, schedule for streaming. And I'm also planning on making some gameplay videos on YouTube. So let me know what you guys think of that. Um, and yeah, so leave a like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below and tell me what you guys think. And thank you so much for watching. Take care and peace.